this alleyway, from this direction on, excluding that corner between the bookshelves, this is Bernie's group. From this side of the aisle on, everyone in this area is for Hillary.
All right, so again, let's start with the 4 delegates to the county assembly.
I will faithfully attend the assembly and certainly welcome to hearing anybody's views on who they support.
I'm Eric Singer, Gazette.com, and this is Between the Lines. We're talking about Super Tuesday coverage. You just saw a sneak peek inside a Republican caucus section and also a sneak peek inside the Democratic caucus. And there are 2 different systems at play here, a preference poll with regards to what's happening with the Democrats, and on the Republican side, we're talking about delegates who will be elected and be sent to the State Assembly and then further on to make decisions as far as the president. Joining me now to put some more perspective on Super Tuesday, Gazette reporters Megan Schrader and Ryan Maye. Thank you both for being here. And it was very exciting tonight. Let's talk about where you were and what you saw.
So I was at Coronado High School, which had a number of precincts. Both Republicans and Democrats were having precinct caucus meetings in the high school. Some of the classrooms overfilled with Democrats and had to go to the cafeteria for their caucus meetings. The Republicans were able to contain it, a little smaller turnout for Republicans, likely because there wasn't a preference poll, like you said, on the Republicans. They weren't voicing tonight their opinion in the presidential race.
And you were at North Middle School where the Republicans were.
Right, there were about 60 Republicans at North Middle School, and because they don't have a preference poll, they weren't really doing much tonight other than selecting delegates, but the talk was all about the presidential election, and the room was pretty neatly divided into an anti-Trump group and a pro-Trump group. Some people thought that he was the only one they could elect, and everyone else said, we would like to elect anyone else but him.
Unusual comments from North Middle School that you heard?
There were quite a few strong comments about immigration was a big concern, the state of the government's budget, and there were some people who feel like youth in general are taking over too much in our national leadership, and they would like to see some older, more experienced private sector leaders or even politicians take the place of some of the leaders we have currently.
At Coronado High School?
Huge turnout for Bernie Sanders. One of the caucus meetings, 3-1, 3 delegates for Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, 1 delegate for Hillary Clinton. Lots of impassioned speeches for Bernie Sanders. Younger, self-described millennials, the younger voters turning out for Bernie Sanders, and a lot of passion there. There was some passion on the Hillary Clinton side, but just not quite as much. And by contrast, the crowd at North Middle School was were predominantly older people, I would say, mostly in their 50s and 60s, and some even in their 70s and 80s.
And that's for the GOP?
Yes.
All right, thank you for that slice of what was happening here in El Paso County. Megan Schrader and, of course, Ryan Maye joining me to give us a little bit more perspective. And, of course, we have full coverage of what happened on Super Tuesday in the Gazette and on Gazette.com. With Between the Lines, I'm Eric Singer, Gazette.com.